Hi guys, and a big welcome back to On the Ball City. Firstly, want to apologise because we have been away for a week or so. I have not made any videos. That is because I am now on Twitch under the name Fryman7. If you haven't done so, please follow me on there. And please follow me on YouTube if you haven't done so already. I just want to give a brief introduction into this episode. We are on episode 18 of the series. And this is going to be a quick run through of what I've done through pre-season. I've done a lot of this on Twitch already, so some of you may have already seen that. But I'm going to quickly browse through what I've done in my squads. And then what we're going to go into is something special for you guys before we go into a quick game, before we wrap it up. So let's get into the game. And as you can see, we are in our first team squad. And it's quite a bit different to last season. Like I say, I'm going to try and run through this as quickly as possible. I've basically gone in with the aim of stripping my entire squad from under 18s, under 23s to my first team. I've stripped and changed my coaching staff. I won't go into the tactics or the coaches that I brought in. I've completely revamped our coaching team. And we, last season, were one of the worst coaching teams in the league. This season, we are one of the best. I got in some good coaches. I got in more coaches. And yeah, that's basically what I've done in the back room. As you can see from our first team squad, we are a lot lighter. I basically aimed for 2 people in each position. Looking at my under 23s, I've gone for 3 in each position ideally. I've got a big under 23 squad, but the idea is that a lot of these players, because this age group needs to be playing first team football, so a lot of these players will be going on loan. That's the aim there. My under 18s, again, a slightly smaller squad, but again, a few more players, because this is where they're going to train with my coaches. They're going to learn their skills before they hit the age of 18 and move up to the under 23s. So I've brought in a lot of youngsters, again aiming for 2 in each position, but there's a few more here, because we're going to retrain some players in different positions. And strangely enough, we've not had an influx or any intakes from local youth. This is basically all players that I've brought in myself. So what we're going to do, we're going to quickly look at the transfers that I've done this season. As you can see, there's been a lot of activity in and out. We were one of the most active teams in the transfer window. We spent 43 million. We only made 2.9 million back, and we started the season with a 58 million transfer budget. So who have we bought? I'm going to start from the bottom and the most recent. I've bought in a lot of youth. Okay, so Lilian Paris, Dixon Boner, Lachlab, Latomba, Idrizi, Kasumbu, Idrizi, Sinchak, Tishic, Pirsic, Sago. They are all youth players. They're all in my under 23s and my under 18s. They're going on loan or they're going to develop at the club. So I'm not going to have a look at these players just yet. I'm going to look at the 2 main players I've got for my first team. Saying that, however, Latombo, I will quickly look at him. He is supposedly a 5-star potential. He is in my first team at the moment, so I didn't really have backup for Pinto. So he is in my first team. I've also signed Roland Salai. I did have him once before on a previous save on loan. I believe it was at Palermo. He wasn't as good then as he is now. I only spent 4.8 million on him. And look at his stats. He's got some fantastic stats. He's had a good pre-season. He's ready to go. He likes to dribble with the ball. And our other signing is record signing Brenner from Brazil. We signed him from Sao Paulo. He has got some fantastic stats. Again, a potential ability of 5-star. Current ability is 4-star, so he's slotted right into the team. As you can see from pre-season, 7 goals in 7 games. He didn't score in his debut in the league, but he is a great signing nonetheless. Definitely one for the future at 19 years old. So they are the signings I've made. Let's have a quick look at the Premier League. So the Premier League has already started. We've gone 2 games. I normally like to start with the first game of the season, but we played Spurs so many times, including our last game of the season. So I wanted to start the league, see how we've done. And we've started quite well. We beat Tottenham at home 2-1. Nelson Olivier, Josh Murphy with the goals. Trippier got one back late in the game. Murphy's goal was an absolute beauty. If you like your Boa, watch now. Latombo wins the ball back, looks for Salai. Salai holds on to the ball, looks for Hernandez. Latombo's making an overlap and Phillips finds him. It's whipped into the box. Murphy on the half volley. Tony Yeboah! So as you can see there, beautiful goal there. And then in our next game we had Manchester City. And we drew 0-0 away from home. A good result there. Not some great performances there, but I think the players are getting quite tired. We've had a lot of pre-season games. Only one defeat in pre-season. That was 1-0 to Arsenal, who are the current champions. We beat Lyon 4-3. We drew with Seville 2-2. So overall, a good pre-season. So looking at our first team squad, before we go into the surprise for you guys, a little special bit of content coming up. But I'll quickly browse through the team quickly. Angus Gunn Olsen still in goal. No changes in defence, apart from Jordan Latombo, who's come in as a backup right back. In centre midfield, we've promoted 2 players in Ben Godfrey. Here we go. So he had a couple of games last season, but he's come into the first team. He's a potential 4.5-star player. I was going to buy a new midfielder, and we nearly got one, but he ended up deciding to join Leicester instead. So I've gone with the youth rather than spending money. And also another player who was on loan is Adam Phillips. His stats aren't fantastic. He's only a potential 3-star, but he has played well in pre-season. He got 2 goals. And I like the way that he was playing. He had some good games. He was passing it well. He was making some good tackles. So I like the look of him. He's stayed in the team. Obviously, we've got Roland Salai. He is an attacking midfielder. He can play on the right or left, though. Santos and Fernandez, unfortunately, injured at the moment. Dennis Sabeni, I cannot get rid of him. Remember, he scored no goals last season. I have been trying to offload him, but nobody wants him. And it's probably going to cost me more to get rid of him than it is to keep him. So we're going to keep him there. And obviously we've got Brenner. Carlton Morris has got a year left on his contract. So let's see how he does. He had, again, pretty good pre-season. 2 goals, 3 assists in 3 appearances. So that is our first team squad. And what we're going to go into is our first surprise of the season. I'll go to the inbox. And today is the draw for the Euro Cup group stage. So Norwich are one of 12 teams that have been seeded 3rd for the draw. So let's have a look. So I'm going to draw this on a team-by-team basis. I'm not going to draw it all at once. So far, the teams that have been drawn are Fenerbahce, Olympique Marseille, Bilbao, Club Brugge, AC Milan, Ajax, Olympiacos, Sporting, Valencia, Gelsenkirchen, who I believe is Schalke, Liverpool and Roma. So they're the teams that have been drawn so far. When will we be drawn? Let's have a look. Vigo in Group A. Young Boys with Olympique Marseille in Group B. Hoffenheim in Group C. Apol Nicosia are in Group D with Club Brugge. Copenhagen with AC Milan in Group E. Spartak Moscow in Group F. Victoria Pilsen in Group G. Nice in Group H. Feyenoord in Group I. Rapid Vienna in Group J. Ludogorets with Liverpool and Moscow with Roma. Then we've got Atalanta, Austrian Vienna. Wolves have been have got a place with Hoffenheim and Bilbao. Karabag are in the next team. Maribor. And let's see when we're next. Norwich, we've been drawn with Feyenoord and Valencia. So there's one more team to draw in our group. Let's have a look at Liverpool. They have they've been drawn with AZ Alkmaar. And so for the English clubs, Wolves have Hoffenheim, Atletico Bilbao, and Oostende, or Eastender, whatever you want to call them. The next one will be us, and we have AEK Athens. For all my Greece fans out there, that one's for you. So Valencia, Feyenoord and AEK. Liverpool, the next team, they have Gothenburg, and that is it. We are in Group I, AEK, Feyenoord and Valencia. That's going to be a tough group, but I'm sure we can do well in it. And now it's time to play our first game. So we've got a tough game here today against Bournemouth. They're playing a 4-3-3 formation. We've gone for our usual 4-2-3-1. I'll go through our lineup. Angus Gunn in goal. Latombo keeps his place in as right back He's been playing superbly well. Hanley and Denayer have built a good solid relationship at the back, and Tyrone Mings has worked his way above James Husband at left back. In the centre we've got Tetty and Leitner, and then Salah's playing on the right, Madison in the centre, Josh Murphy on the left, and Nelson Oliveira keeps his place up front in what should be a tough fixture. So we're ready to kick off. Bournemouth start the game, and they're looking to bring the ball down the left. Fisher with a good ball. Is that Victor Fisher? He's definitely a good player, but Hanley wins the ball back, hits it long. Oliveira loses it. Arter, who apparently in real life they're looking to get rid of at the moment, which I'm surprised at, because Harry Arter is a very good player. Bournemouth have the ball. Oh my God. Daniel Torres with a fantastic strike. We're 1-0 down. We've got a throw now with Tyrone Mings looking for Leitner. Leitner keeps hold of the ball, gives it to Tetty. Madison finds Oliveira. He's looking for the run from Salai, but he has a shot himself, and it's not the greatest finish from Oliveira that we've seen. Bournemouth now have the ball on the right hand side. Sakai has lost the ball. Bournemouth win it back. Harry Arter looking for a long ball over the top to Latomba. He plays it to Gunn. Nelson Oliveira looking for the overlap. Latombo with a long ball to Salah, but he's given it away. Mistake by the defender though. Salah whips the ball in, and Josh Murphy is equalised, and it's now 1-1. Bournemouth 1, Norwich 1. Bournemouth now have a throw on the right hand side again. Arter's lost the ball now. Mings looking for Madison. Madison is running with the ball. He plays it to Salah. He's picked up a bit of a knock. Might need to take him off, but he's still running with the ball. Good run here. Whips it into Oliveira. And it's 2-1. 2 crosses and 2 goals. And a fantastic goal. So at half-time we're leading 2-1. We have been the better team, although they've dominated possession. Leitner's been quite poor, so it might be a case we need to take him off. Salah has also picked up an injury, so I think I'm going to get him off as well. Nuno Santos is just back from injury. Hopefully he can perform well. And it's either Tribal or Phillips. I'm liking Phillips at the moment, so he's going to get a bit of action. And let's kick off this second half and see if we can continue this good run. Sakai with the throw. Brings it forward looking for Torres, who gave Bournemouth the lead earlier with a fantastic strike, but since then Norwich have taken a 2-1 lead. Allen, and it's a through ball. Paulson with a good tackle, and the ball fell to Victor Fisher. How have they got Victor Fisher? I do not know. Let's have a look at his stats. Very good player, Danish. Signed him for 2.7 million. Okay, bargain sign in there. It's now 2-2. Can we get back into the game? Fisher with a corner, it's hit long. Max Gradle shoots and he's put it wide. We've now brought on Brenner. Santos with a corner, but it's poor. It's headed away. He picks the ball back up though. Looks for Tetty. Alan Phillips! Oh, I thought that was in. So close by Alan Phillips there. Great opportunity. We now have a free kick. Hanley looking for Phillips. Finds Tetty. Looking for Brenner. He was hoping for an overlap, but it's gone to Mings. He's now lost the ball. And Bournemouth are on the attack with Callum Wilson. He's got pace. And he's got past the fence, but it's hit the post and it's hacked clear by Hanley. Norwich got away with it there. They haven't been very good in this game so far. And Bergovic, surely the game is over now. We're looking at our second draw of the season. And it is. We've finished with a 2-2 draw. And not what I'd hoped. I did play around with my my tactics. I went for a controlled tactic, but with structured. I normally go flexible for an away game, but I tried something different. It didn't work out, so it's not the result we wanted. But nevertheless, it is a point that we've picked up, which could be all important towards the end of the season. And now we're going to have a look to see where we're going to come back for the next episode. And I think we should make it our first European game for, what, 25 years? Well, obviously it's more now because it's 2019 now. 26 years, I believe, since our last European game. 26, 27 years. So we are going to come back for our game in the European Cup, Group I versus AEK. So yeah, please stay tuned. Like I said, please like the video if you liked it, and please drop a sub if you want to carry on watching these. And we will see you soon. Thank you very much, guys.